Take marker. Star Wars. It's about to get real. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? My name is Ryan D. Ignore Ryan 680.
And I'm Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. We're bringing the movie world right into your ears, devices, everywhere out there. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it, man. So much D23 news happening that just happened this past weekend. So much to cover. And this is one of those things where, like, it's a great time to be a Star Wars fan. Or is it? We're about to find out.
A Disney fan, just
in general. And you know, D23 having their own expo, having their own Comic-Con. That's freaking awesome. But all bets aside, though, let's get right to it. This is our trailer reaction to Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker D23 special look, which I was kind of like, they released it. Dang. Like, I was surprised they did this. There was no, what do you call it? There was no warning, I guess you could say, so to speak. There was no, like, hey, we're going to release this. There wasn't even like any leaked footage. No one even leaked anything out. So it wasn't like a necessity, but to know that we got, I guess, a sneak peek / trailer, I guess. I don't even know how you would call it. Special look, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, because I remember you saying that, you know, you're like, man, when are they going to release, like, you know, the trailer, like, what's going on? It's already getting close to, you know, the time.
So I'm so, well, maybe we'll get another trailer after this, but let's get right to it. All right, you ready for this, guys? Let's get right to it.
Generations live in you now. But this is your fight. Your journey. Here's its end.
Okay. All right. Okay, so obviously everyone's in talks right now. Everyone's conversating about this, and the main topic is Rey's holding a red lightsaber.
Yeah.
And it does, like, it's double-ended like Darth Maul's is, except it looks a little bit more cooler than Darth Maul's.
Yeah.
An upgraded version of it. With all this being said and everything, I mean,
A lot of questions.
So if you go back to that still scene, that's where it shows the Imperial Star Destroyers. It looks like the old school Imperial Star Destroyers.
Yeah, it does.
And if that's being said, which is rumored as well, because we've always, beauty of things, we always hear rumors everywhere. And this is not, to take this with a grain of salt, this is not confirmed whatsoever. But it almost looks like the Empire is back. It almost looks like the Empire is taking over the First Order, kind of in a sense.
It would kind of make sense, like, because you know, they did say that, you know, Palpatine was going to be back.
Yeah, obviously, and we do hear his voice in here. So in that case, was the Empire never fully extinct, so to speak? Was it never destroyed, like the way that we thought it was? Maybe it was just preparing and
or maybe it's a flashback or a dream sequence or something.
It could be a lot of things. But it also looks like Finn and they're about to go through it or something like that. And that's a lot of Imperial Star Destroyers. I mean, that's massive. So I can only imagine. Now my next thing is Rey holding a red lightsaber. Now a lot of
when I first saw that, I was just like, oh, that's pretty lame, like a double lightsaber, and then like it flips. I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah.
Which is funny. There was they created a GIF of it.
Oh, really?
A GIF. I'm sorry, a GIF of it where like she flipped it out, and it was like a Swiss Army knife, and like all these other stuff came out.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I gotta show you that later, but it's pretty funny. But oh man, it's right there. There's two possibilities. Either one, which is something I've always thought of in the beginning, since the Force Awakens, was maybe she actually succumbs to the dark side, and maybe Kylo Ren chooses the Jedi way,
and they
it's like a complete flip-flop, like that's what I've always thought of.
That would make sense.
Or my other theory, she's a clone.
Oh,
that's another theory.
That's okay.
She's a clone.
And it's funny because a lot of people are saying and speculating that's another rumor too, that she's a clone. I've been seeing nonstop stuff about it. I'm pretty sure you have on Reddit. Mm-hmm. That's actually one that I would say more likely that it's a clone. Could in a sense. But here's the next thing. I'm just like, if it is Rey, the actual Rey, not a clone, how does I just Last Jedi has left me with a bad taste in my mouth, so to speak. And it's just a lot of people are saying this is gonna change things.
And that's what they said. Hope it does, and I really think it does.
That's what they said about Last Jedi. Same thing. They said, "Oh, Last Jedi is gonna change everything. Rian Johnson's gonna change it all." But you kind of, I don't blame it all on the director, because you got to remember, Kathleen Kennedy's in charge, Bob Iger, all of them, they're in charge and everything. They're in charge of the story, the way it goes. He's just a director to direct the story and everything. As far as storytelling, it has to go between all the higher ups, And he could have his part in there too. Now, J.J. Abrams is coming back to finish it off after doing The Force Awakens. Yeah. Now, what I always talk about The Force Awakens, what I always talk about Last Jedi, Force Awakens was one word: potential. It had potential. It had the upscale to be great. Last Jedi destroyed all that for me. In a sense. And not to say it wasn't a good Star Wars movie. Maybe it was a good movie, but it wasn't a Star Wars movie to me. With that being said, I know a lot of people are going to have a little hate on the comments. I apologize, but it's just my personal opinion. It's not a Star Wars movie to me. It felt too much a comic relief. We'll go back. We'll talk about it. Be sure to listen to our podcast, by the way. We'll have a podcast full episode about this. But all bets aside, though, so much speculation with Rey, with the Star Destroyers. And then also we did get Leia still alive in there, of course. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. But with that being said, though, even J.J. Abrams said it we're not going to CGI her. We're going to use footage that we've had of her, and hopefully, I guess, write her off in a sense. Maybe not. I don't even know how you would do that.
That's a good question.
But they probably won't write her off. They'll just say she's around, or maybe they'll have her daughter answer a question. Oh, where's Leia? Maybe her daughter will answer. Oh, she's out and about or something, or in that sense. Because her daughter was she was in the last movie, Last Jedi, and she's in American Horror Story right now. Last season. So with that being said and everything, now we got all the facts out of the table and all the rumors and everything. Did you like this trailer?
I liked it. I really did. Yeah. I always get excited seeing Star Wars trailers. I
love it. It just. I'm just very. I'm on the fence with the name. The name, it just. I didn't agree with the name. I was just The Rise of the Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. So I was excited because it was finally an official. When the official trailer came out months ago, I was so excited to actually see the trailer, see it, and then when I actually saw the name of it, I was all like, "Really?"
I feel like it's gonna be something dumb, the reason why they call it the Rise of Skywalker is going to be like because the Skywalker blood inside of Kylo Ren is going to come out and take over.
Because I mean, it has to be because he's technically
because he is a Skywalker.
He's the last Skywalker, but
technically,
I mean, there's also that rumor that people still think it's Rey's related to Skywalker, Rey's Luke or whatever. But you know that's not confirmed whatsoever. That's still speculated. I don't believe it whatsoever, one bit. But you know, with this being said and everything, just I love how the Imperial Star Destroyers are in here. I love how they brought the Emperor back. Mm-hmm. But how is that gonna make sense? That's the thing. Storytelling, everything. Until we see the movie, of course, we could speculate as much as we want. We could, you know, try to say, oh, the Emperor, how did he survive that when he fell in that hole when Darth Vader did that? Mm-hmm. Or Anakin Skywalker, or he became Anakin Skywalker after he defeated the dark side, which was Darth Vader. And when you go into that complex mindset, yeah, that's pretty complex. But I mean, all bets aside though, I really did love this trailer, but I'm just on the fence on that last scene, which is Rey holding the red lights. I'm just why? Like what Oh, but yeah, I mean, we'll find out. Like, hey, all I'm saying is that people are saying that this movie is going to change things. They said that again with the last movie. I'm still a Star Wars fan. I really am. And I loved it how they start off with the very first movies. It's funny how they did that. I don't think that was planned from the get-go, because I was like, we got to start off with the movies we didn't touch whatsoever, that were the classics.
You know, I mean, this I feel like it's just gonna like what happened. It's gonna be one of those movies where, you know, what happened in the previous movies is gonna take like a big effect on this very last one.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just so many questions, so many speculations, and you know, like what's even going on with C-3PO? You know, why is it like
I saw that Darth C-3PO. Hey, I'm in for that. That's something different. That's what I'm saying. Something different in you. I'm okay with that. I mean, we've gotten
C-3PO was actually a product of, you know, the Empire.
Yeah,
he was a spy. I don't know.
That's something weird.
That
I mean,
pissed a lot of
we
people
got a
off.
bad BB-8, so to speak. I mean, we did get. I mean, just I'm okay with that aspect of it. But I mean, we'll find out. I'm gonna give a thumbs down on this trailer. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. What do you get? Thumbs up?
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. People are gonna hate on me on the comments, but I apologize, guys. All right. Be sure to subscribe to us, guys. Even though I didn't like it, be sure to subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up if you like our trailer, guys. Our trailer reaction. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
And I'm Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is not advertised by Monster whatsoever. All right. Have yourself a wonderful day, guys. Alamo City Movie Talk.